Hey guys, WailW+XeonWill here with another battle. Just to quickly describe what this battle is, it was my birthday the other day, and I had a battle with some of my friends and my sister, and it was monotype tag battle. I had a mini single tournament, and first and fourth were together, and second and third, and I came first. So, here we are. So I lead with my Swamper, and my partner leads with a Hunch Crow, and I get toxic, and the Hunch Crow goes for the sub. And then the Ampharos goes for Power Gem, and it does very little. And I set up the rocks, which are going to help us a bit, I think. And I'm hurt by the poison, which isn't helping much, but it's all good. So the what Pokemon was that? Skarmory goes for the Night Slash, and the Hunch Crow goes for Swagger, and Ampharos goes for Power Gem because it does damage. But I go for the Ice Beam, and that Swagger that the Hunch Crow did a while ago, not going to help at all. I was really shouting at him when he used it, but never mind. So the Skarmory is going to fly high in the sky, and Hunch Crow's going to use Shadow Ball, and it's going to do damage. And Signal Beam is going to be used, and I live with very little health, and I can get a Earthquake off on the Ampharos, which does a fair bit because it's super effective. It does so much, it takes it down to its sash or band. No, nothing. It just took it down to really low health. God, that's rubbish. And I faint to the toxic. Oh. So I go into my party time, the Ludicolo, and I'm going to get hit by Fly, which does a one-hit KO due to the Swagger having its attack boost. So really that was like all Hunch Crow's fault, and I'm like, I hate you, Hunch Crow, and you Shadow Ball. But he gets a useless crit and it takes down the Ampharos, so it's really annoying. But I go into my dancing, the Azumarill, which is probably the best Azumarill in the world. And he switches into the Crawdon and loses his sub. And the Skarmory doesn't hit itself in confusion once, so that's epic loss. I get poisoned and get T-bolted, and it takes me down to just under half. But it means I can set up the Rain Dance, which means mine and Crawdon's attacks are going to be a lot more effective. And then Crawdon's going to be toxic, and if they attacked my Azumarill, then it would have been a completely different story. Or if that T-Bolt hit me, it's, So I can get a Waterfall off on the Skarmory, and it takes it down, all the way downtown, and it faints, and it means that I still get hit by Toxic, and it's doing more and more every turn, because that's how it works. And he goes into his Aerodactyl, and that blooming Hunch Crow's back, which I completely hate. But, here's a Raikou. And Stone Edge is taken full throttle onto the Hunch Crow, so much it takes it down. So I'm now on one Pokemon. My partner's now on one Pokemon. After this attack, he's on one Pokemon. And my sister with Electric's on two Pokemon, and she's the youngest, and she's doing the best at the moment. So, shows at any age you can be good. And I've got so little health, and when they switched into Salamence, I was like, right, I need to outspeed this Pokemon and not get hit by the Sandstorm, because it takes away my rain. And my attack gets cut, so the odds aren't in my favour. But they go for the crunch on the Tyranitar, which isn't very effective, and that completely helped. They Rock Slide, which, our Tyranitar Rock Slides, and nearly takes down the Salamence, but I can Ice Punch, and down goes Salamence. So now it's 2 against 1, except for after this, it's 1v1. But, it's all good. So I was sitting there going, come on, you can do this. You completely killed my team. It was loss. And I'm like, yes, now we only have to deal with that blooming Raikou. So she sends out the Raikou, and it gets damage from the rocks. And it goes for Thunderbolt. Oh, she goes for Thunderbolt, excuse me. And it does very little, despite being part Rock type. I guess because it's Dark type, little effectiveness. And the Earthquake doesn't quite do it, so we were slightly scared we were going to lose, but the Sandstorm takes down the Raikou, which was absolutely amazing. So, my men of the match are going to be Azumarill on my side, and on the other side is gonna be, I'm gonna say Lantern. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty thrilled with that match. I was so surprised that I won. Good game, everybody, and I'll be seeing you.